everybody, and welcome back to my channel. And today I want to talk about a TED Talk I watched on YouTube called How Did People with Autism Experience Social Media? But instead I've reworded it for my own version and I've called it How Do I Cope with Social Media and Autism? So welcome back to my YouTube channel, everybody. And I watched this talk about helping autistic people with social media. I thought the talk was very good, and there were some points that I agree with, but there were some points I didn't agree with, so I thought I'd discuss it from my own perspective as an autistic adult. I must admit, social media at first I found very confusing and how you're constantly expected to reply to people. I found this TEDx talk really interesting about how social media can be a challenge for those on the autistic spectrum or people with disabilities. Because of the struggle to understand the appropriate behaviour or social rules that's expected of us online, personally I can agree with that. I struggle sometimes to act appropriately because I struggle to see people's intentions and the way that the messages are often sent. We are constantly having to catch up with the latest technology. I have learned over the years of how to put coping strategies into practice, so I better understand social media a lot better. I agree also with the TEDx talk that it is vitally important for people on the spectrum and people with disabilities and mental health issues to get to support about social media rules so that they know it's not themselves getting into trouble with other people or maybe even with the law. Social media for me overall has been a fantastic way of therapy for me, especially YouTube, as I've found my niche and where I fit in the platform. Twitter for me is also where I communicate with all different professionals and politicians and local BBC media for all things autism and poetry. I am very lucky to be able to have social media platforms to get my story of living with autism out to the world, to show that we're capable of being on social media like everybody else in everyday life. We just need to have the right support, strategies and friendships to help us succeed. The problem is, with social media, I feel we're constantly changing and it can become overwhelming. So again, there needs to be a way to better support people like myself so we do not get too overwhelmed or end up sending the inappropriate information. We just get too much information processing and that ends up leading us to struggle online with people and behaviour, language, the way to successfully communicate. I hope you've enjoyed hearing my perspective. Please like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll be back next video. Bye!